My sister smiled at the rehearsal dinner and tapped her champagne glass. Tell everyone what they used to call you in the Marines. The way she said it told me everything. This wasn't curiosity. It was a setup. The whole table turned toward me, waiting for the joke. My sister Claire loved moments like this. She'd embarrass someone publicly, then act shocked when they got upset. Come on, she said, smiling wider. Don't be dramatic. That line again, the same one she always used after cornering people. I looked around the room. Her fiance's family, friends, relatives, everyone waiting for me to become entertainment. So I answered, Falcon. Claire immediately laughed. Falcon? Seriously? That sounds like a bad action movie character. A few people chuckled awkwardly. Then she added, What was the backup nickname? Spreadsheet? More laughter. My mother leaned toward me quietly. Just ignore her. I looked at her for a second. Funny how I'm always the one expected to do that. She looked away. Then I noticed someone across the room. An older man sitting near the end of the table had gone completely still. Gray hair, sharp eyes, one hand resting on his glass without moving. His name was Walter Hayes, the groom's grandfather, former military. He slowly set his drink down and stood up. The room quieted immediately. Claire's smile faded slightly. Walter looked directly at her. You should apologize. Claire blinked. What? You heard me. His voice wasn't loud. That somehow made it worse. Claire laughed nervously. It was just a joke. No, Walter said calmly. It wasn't. The entire room shifted. People stopped smiling, stopped pretending it was harmless. Claire crossed her arms. I didn't mean anything by it. Walter nodded once. That's usually what people say after they've already crossed the line. The silence after that felt heavy. Then the groom, Ethan, looked toward Claire's maid of honor. Did Claire plan this beforehand? The maid of honor hesitated. Claire shot her a warning look immediately. But it was too late. She mentioned earlier she wanted to make him uncomfortable, the maid of honor admitted quietly. Claire's face changed instantly. Ethan stood up slowly, not angry, just disappointed. Honestly, that looked worse. He looked at me first. I'm sorry, he said. Then he turned toward Claire. I need some air. And he walked out with Walter behind him. Nobody stopped them. Claire stood there, frozen in the middle of the room, still holding her champagne glass like she didn't understand how fast everything had collapsed. Finally, she looked at me and whispered, You seriously let this happen? I stared at her for a second, then said the one thing she clearly wasn't expecting. You were fine humiliating me as long as people laughed with you. She didn't answer, because she knew it was true. Later that night, she texted me saying I ruined her rehearsal dinner. I didn't respond. The next morning, she knocked on my hotel room door before sunrise, mascara smudged, phone in hand. She tried apologizing, but every sentence started with, I'm sorry you felt, not, I'm sorry for what I did. So I stopped her. If you actually mean it, I said, say it in front of Ethan and his family. Her expression hardened immediately. Absolutely not. A few seconds later, her phone buzzed. She looked down at the message, and all the color disappeared from her face. What? I asked. She swallowed hard. Ethan wants to talk before the wedding. I waited, then she added quietly, and he asked Walter to be there too.